name is Amy Smith. I'm a ketogenic meal planner from Batesville, Arkansas, who has lost 80 pounds following the ketogenic diet since March 17th of 2017. So I am about a month away from my 1-year keto anniversary, and I absolutely am so ecstatic. I can't begin to explain to you guys all of the positive changes that have happened in my life over the past 11 months thanks to following this amazing lifestyle. Today's video is going to be all about how to set your macros to get them absolutely correct and to get you off on the best possible start on the ketogenic diet, okay? And yes, this is a YouTube video, and yes, I know I'm gonna have black lines on the side of me, but I cannot handle my camera turned the other way. It's a personal thing. I have issues. That's probably some OCD stuff going on for me, but I like it better this way, so this is what we're gonna do, okay? When you're starting out, let's define what a macro is, okay? A macronutrient is the real official word, but macro is what we call them in the keto world. It's easier. If you ever see the macro acronym, that is what it means. It means that it is a macronutrient. It is percentage of calories of your day and what food they should be. So we should start with 5% carbs, 20% protein, and 75% fat. This video is specifically for those that are wanting to set their macros on the ketogenic diet for weight loss. Okay, so if you're a bodybuilder or you're doing this for a medical condition such as epilepsy, and you're not trying to lose weight, you would need a little bit different on your macros, and that's a whole nother video, and we can certainly get you that, but this one is specifically for those that are wanting to lose weight on the ketogenic diet, okay? A good calorie, there's a lot of debate in the keto world on whether or not you count calories in the ketogenic diet. Yes. In my opinion, and for me and my clients, my thousands of clients that I've helped lose thousands and thousands of pounds, it is best to count your calories. Due to calorie in, calorie out kind of thing, if you're consuming way more calories than you're burning off, you're not going to lose weight. That's just science. It is what it is, and there's no other way around that, okay? So we got that taken care of. The two apps that I prefer to use to track my daily food input and my macros are MyFitnessPal or Chronometer. Either one of those are great apps that you can use to track your daily input. Also with those, make sure that you set the setting to net carbs, not total carbs. To define a net carb, it is your total carbs minus the dietary fiber. So if it's 20 total carbs, but the dietary fiber's 15, it would only actually be 5 net carbs. So that's how you figure that as well. Also, sugar alcohol, do not deduct more than 5 grams of sugar alcohol, or it's going to throw you off. So like those Quest bars and stuff like that that show like 25 grams of sugar alcohol, people think that those are keto friendly, and it's way too many. You can only deduct 5 of the sugar alcohol, so your carb count would still be high on those. That's a really good tip to know, just so you know. Now, the website that I use to personally set my macros is Keto Diet Buddy, which is the website, okay? The actual website address is www.ketodietapp.com, and then you would go to the blog, and to the blog you would go to the macro calculator. Don't buy the app, just do it on an actual website. That way you can use the calculator. It is the easiest calculator I have found and the most accurate. So now that you're on the website, let's go ahead and walk through it, okay? Super exciting, right? The first thing you're going to see is your units. On that, let's make sure if you're in the United States, you put US customary, or if you're watching from somewhere else in the world, you would know which of the other two to use depending on where you're at, okay? Then your gender, pretty self-explanatory, right? Male or female. Your age, we should all have no problem with that. Your weight, I do recommend going ahead and getting a scale and getting your starting point weight, okay? So get your weight on there. Your height, it breaks it down into feet and inches. So I'm 6 foot tall, so I would do 6 foot 0 inches. On your activity level, this is where things get a little confusing, okay? unless you're running a 5K every single day, or unless you're a bodybuilder athlete. Like I said, this is probably not going to be the video for you because this is specifically on losing weight, okay? So you would want to mark your activity level as sedentary. So always mark your activity level as sedentary. No matter what you do, sedentary is going to be the best one to do for this, because that's going to show you the maximum amount of protein that you should take in without burning to actually lose weight. So that one's important. Your body fat percentage, most people put 30%. If you know your exact body fat, go ahead and put it down. But 25 to 35% will pretty much cover everyone's body fat percentage normally. So I tell everyone to do 30% body fat, and that'll get you super close to where you're supposed to be, okay? Next thing is your net carbs. You can actually enter your net carb number right here. So go ahead and do your net carbs. It's 20. That is a super important one to do. Go ahead and enter your net carbs as 20 grams right there. Manually do it. And then push calculate. And now I will go ahead and tell you that it breaks it down into small calorie deficit, moderate calorie deficit, or large calorie deficit. I always recommend starting out with your moderate calorie deficit. That is a very, very good one for you guys that you can follow. That way, you can, it's a good easy one to start with, and you'll actually lose weight. You do not change your macros again until you stall for 3 weeks. An actual definition of a keto stall is when you go 3 weeks or more without losing weight. So you do not have to adjust your macros every pound you lose or every 5 pounds you lose. As long as you're consistently losing and you don't go 3 weeks without losing any more weight, then when you go 3 weeks and you've actually hit a stall, then you adjust your macros. That's the great time to do that, okay? Mine, when you break it down, says 1,465 calories a day, 20 grams of net carbs, 68 grams of protein, and 119 grams of fat. So that's what my goal is right now. That's what my macros are set at currently by using the exact same calculator I just told you guys how to walk through. Hopefully that helps you guys to really understand how to set your macros, and that gives you a good solid base on where to start and what to do to start the ketogenic diet. My hashtag is hashtag UCANKETO, KETO. It's U like the letter, CANKETO. If you want to go to Facebook and enter that hashtag, you will be able to find all of my keto posts, and you can also find some other videos with good little tidbits on there as well. And also, if you're on Facebook, join my Push for Your Better group. It is a free keto society where I do free keto coaching, free meal plans every single Friday, and we are always looking to grow our group and to have awesome new keto members in there as well. Thank you guys for watching, and have a fantastic afternoon.